Set for the game in Vancouver. This was the warm-up. Tim Stützle blew a tire, and Brady Tkachuk didn't miss a beat.
You know that happens, and this is one of the things when people ask me what I miss about retirement. It's the camaraderie. And Brady Tkachuk, you know he loves to give it to the youngster. That's when you know you're one of the... Goes over and has a little conversation, or not even a conversation, a look.
Roommates
with his buddy,
his landlord,
Brady Tkachuk, a little smile, laughing at each other. But listen, it's a long season, and I'm sure there's an inside joke.
Thinking about Humpty Dumpty, you know, like I mean, he probably is still tired from those acrobatic saves he just made. I don't know why he didn't choose to use the door. Look at this smile from Cam Ward. Anton Hudobin, you've been terrific.
Fires a puck, it deflects off Voracek and in. And at center ice, Couturier just knocked Lehkonen down. And look at this. Yeah, everybody's piling on here. 18 seconds left. The Canadians get some insurance into the empty net. And now you got, this is like a scene from the old Spectrum.
Now you got Voracek all over Shea Weber. He's got him in a headlock there. He came flying back.
He had a game. Yeah, they certainly have superstitions. I'm last off. No, you're last off. Okay, what do? Rock, paper, scissors. Don't know if I like Sagan's game here. He goes to rock a couple of times. Scheifele gets him in the end. Paper.
See, now you're talking strategy for rock, paper, scissors.
As you mentioned, Tyler Seguin will start at center on the top line with Ben and Radulov. And this is a little gamesmanship before, after the warm-up, this game got started. Tyler Seguin wanted to be the last one off. David Riddick says, wait a second, comes back and plays peekaboo a bit to say, okay, you know what, you can have it this time. But this goes to show you where the head of Tyler Seguin is coming into this game number 2.
Stick. Watch what he does to the other one. What should I do with it? Should I set it down? Should I, maybe I'll just kick it. That didn't work too well. That's his former teammate, so he's just trying to work on his stick handling. And you see those pucks keep down, and he finally looks over. They're firing pucks at him, trying to disrupt them. And his former teammates have a little...
So does Mika Zibanejad. This has been going on for more than 4 minutes on the Garden ice. And Mika Zibanejad will not leave his home ice until and unless Brad Marchand leaves first. He will not leave the ice. Cheers, Brad Marchand. They are still out there. As you can see, the Zamboni's on the ice. And Mika Zibanejad and Brad Marchand refuse to leave. This is a live shot from inside Madison Square Garden. And Mika Zibanejad's skates are still on the ice, as are Brad Marchand's.
Marchand knows it's his ice, and he's trying to take it from him, and Zibanejad's not going to let him. And yes, it is superstition.
The Zamboni is done. These two players are not.
Everybody's out besides these two. So Marchand's all the way down where the Zamboni comes out, and the Bruins leave and enter the ice. And then they say, well, here's how we're going to decide this. And guess who wins? Zibanejad wins. Let's hope that's the start of something.
Anderson makes a save on Ivan Barbashev, who was flying in there and then went into the boards heavily, and he looks uncomfortable behind the play in the same end. It might be a skate plate. He's lost his skate plate, so he's trying to make his way to the bench with a little help from the referee now. There he is. He made it.
And I know Gary wants it kind, and I want it more peaceful, but watch these two guys. Put your arm around them. Isn't this nice? Peace and quiet. I just think it's so nice, don't you? That's
opposing net, but Yuri Hutner wouldn't yet.
I had a good chuckle over this. I was watching this all develop. Corey Perry, okay, finally I'm just going to loft one down, and we see Cesar Maniego impression from Yuri Hutner. They both run off the ice. Boy, that was funny.
And, yeah, Roman was well on his own side of center, so icing called.
You see what happened? Roman is leading against the Blackhawks bench, and Marty Turco didn't close the door, and he falls right into the bench. Ryan Johnson ends up helping him out. Watch this as he kind of leans back here. Like Turco's opening the door. Oops.
Stone was back. Turris passed it back again as they started to go and then got stalled. Ceci threw it up. Turris got it in deep. That's an icing call against Ottawa. Clock clock went rolling on for 4 seconds, showing 2:07 now.
I think you've seen it all.
Nobody has touched the clock. It stays at 2:07, so they lost.
The shot taken by Hornquist, and then he just ran right into Smith and knocked him backwards into the goal.
I tell you, Smith's going to come at Hornquist. They're not going to, he wanted to get up and give him a waffle right to the chops, but it didn't happen quick enough. And now look what Smith's doing to Crosby, the back of his helmet.
Introducing himself to the family in warm-up. Two brothers having a conversation, and slides in to say hello. Serious when you're meeting the family, I guess.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like meeting the in-laws.
It goes right into the Red Wings bench. And
takes two of them out.
Somebody saw it coming, leaned back, and you can see that's Larkin. Whoa.
And Bobby Ryan.
Kind of laughing about it now, but
when one guy tips over, other ones go too.